Hey everybody, I figured I would do something special for today. Today is Veterans Day, and if you can't tell, I'm a vet. You actually take a look at the side of my cap, even says combat vet where I was, which was Iraq. But as a vet, I wrote a story here last year. It would be Veterans Day 2019. And I get into this mood all the time in remembering Veterans Day and Memorial Day because it's a day special for those of us that are veterans, whether in combat or whether we served stateside or overseas, but never in a combat zone. During time of peace, during time of war, I've been in both. I was a reservist before Desert Storm, during Desert Storm, after Desert Storm, time of peace. Then, of course, I was in Iraq, so I was a soldier, veteran from time of war. Well, being a veteran, I do a lot of thinking of my time, my service. So I wrote a story, and the story was very well received by everybody I've shared it with. And just so you know, this is sort of a compilation of people that you could say this is written from my standpoint, my view of things as well. But it actually is for any veteran that you may know. Overseas, this day is also called Remembrance Day. So if you know anybody that this would fit anywhere that's been a veteran, please feel free to share this video. I hope the story is well received. I hope you like it. It's called Veterans Day Thoughts. Okay, and so I'm just going to read it to you. So if I look down quite a bit, I'm sorry. I'm reading this. So here we go. Veterans Day Thoughts by Jon J. Baker. That's me. On a cool autumn day, a lonely older gentleman sat rocking in his chair on his porch. He was lost in thought. Whenever he got this way, his thoughts always drifted to his life and the events he had been in. Today was different. This time he wondered about many more things dealing with this day and his life. He thought about the things that he had reached for in his dreams, the things that he had actually done, the family that he raised and where they were and how proud of them he was. Thoughts of the times he was happy, the times and things that made him sad. Today, though, was a really hard day, and he had many more sad thoughts than he did happy. Was the life I gave to this country worth it? Was the sacrifice me and my family made worth doing? How did we go from a country with the greatest generation to a nation that calls defenders baby killers? Did my friends and I do the best we could to secure our freedoms? Are our freedoms or the sacrifices of those past and present even appreciated anymore? His thoughts revolved around the many sacrifices made, all the times that he had been away from his family in the faraway places around the world. The first steps and first words spoken by his children that he hadn't been there for. The friends he had lost over time. Eric, taken in a VIED explosion. Tom, taken by an insurgent's bullet 2 days before leaving combat. The wives and the children they left behind. The many others that were lost and their families. It was too much sometimes, and it brought tears to his eyes. Then he thought about the transition home, how there were was such great joy at the return, the elation of being joined with his family, than the feelings of becoming a civilian and how hard it was to do work so different from what he was used to. He thought about things that made him angry, the dreams. No, nightmares was more like it. Friends and comrades that had demons and lost the fight, committing suicide. 22 a day, and how one a day was one too many. Then he remembered the aches and pains that he and others endured, how they were forgotten and treated as an afterthought in being taken care of for health care. The way the system was definitely set against us. Were these things worth it? Was it worth it? Did it make a difference? He thought about it. As he sat there in his rocking chair, a group of young people and children approached him, thanked him for his service, welcomed him home, and asked him to share his story. Was it worth it? Now he knew. He had made a difference, and everything was worth it. After all, today was November 11th, Veterans Day. Hope you guys have a good Veterans Day. And remember that anything we have has been supported and continued to be cared for by our veterans. Have a great day, guys.